Violence, kidnappings and torture in Iraq have become everyday crimes perpetrated both by Islamic State militants and Shia paramilitary groups. Talking about the latest spate of terror in Muqtadiyah in an interview with Iraqi Sumaria TV, Saudi Ambassador Thamar al-Sabhan deplored the actions of those responsible.
هل اختلف ما حدث في المقدادية عن ما قامت به تلك الجماعات في العراق؟ أبدا لم يختلف.
In apparent retaliation to IS blasts in the capital and Diyala earlier this month, militiamen conducted reprisal attacks against the city's Sunni inhabitants. A total of 9 mosques were demolished, while the true figures of civilians murdered is estimated anywhere between 40 and 100, according to varying news reports and testimonies. Hadi al-Amari, head of Iranian-backed Badr Corps, expressed regret, but stated that numbers of those killed were exaggerated. Al-Sabhan cited this and other bloody events as examples of escalating sectarian tensions as a consequence of the growing presence of Iranian-backed militias in Iraq's national battlefield. His comments have ignited outrage among Iraq's ruling establishment and Shia lawmakers. Saudi Arabia is not the first to raise the alarm over Tehran-loyal militia groups who are now leading the country's prolonged fight against Islamic State. Following earlier bloodshed in Diyala, Sunni parliamentarians also called on Iraqi Prime Minister to disarm Shia militias whom they view as a destabilizing force. Saudi's al-Sabhan drew fierce criticism from Member of Parliament Khalid al-Assadi and others who hit out against the ambassador for ignoring diplomatic customs. The Saudi attaché has been summoned by Iraq's foreign ministry over accusations of political meddling and called on the kingdom to replace him. Despite improved relations between both countries, conflicting outlooks over pro-government and Iranian-backed militias will only serve to burn newly built bridges. A UK government investigations team formed to unearth the crimes conducted by British troops in Iraq have suspended 58 cases without explanation. The announcement comes off the heels of remarks British Prime Minister David Cameron made for closer scrutiny of law firms handling cases of military abuse. Cameron voiced frustration over what he described as spurious claims against British soldiers. Building on these comments, Conservative Party politician Richard Benyon told The Sun newspaper that it's an intolerable burden for people who have served their country well to face this knowing they're innocent. But the decision to drop these cases has reignited public anger over a wide range of issues. Many feel progress has been slow by the investigations unit, and with the passing of time, evidence will become increasingly difficult to obtain. More than 1,500 cases are currently under investigation, including 280 incidents of murder and low-level violence. With further hold-ups, public distrust is expected to rise so long as the families of Iraqi victims continue to be denied justice. These are delays that have been likened to the long-anticipated Chilcot inquiry, whose findings were due for release 2 years ago.